Hello everyone, in today's lesson we'll be looking at how to prove the quadratic formula. And the first thing you simply do is, we'll go with our solution first. Solution. After writing your solution, we have to write down a general equation for quadratic equation, and which is as squared plus bs plus c is equal to 0. We should note that a, b, and c are constant. Since a, b, and c are constant, s here is our what? Variable. And how do we get this formula? We simply get this formula by making s subject of the formula. So how do we make s subject of the formula here? So first of all, bring down my formula, as squared plus bs plus c equals to 0. First thing to do is to take this c, your constants, to the other side of the equation, which is as squared plus bs equal to minus c. The next thing is, whenever we want to complete the square, we'll get this formula by simply completing the square. And before you complete your square, make sure that the coefficient of your s square must be 1. In this case, a here is a variable, so it could be 1, it could be 2, it could be 3. We don't know what it is, but we would assume it is not what? 1. So a will have to be here. Then how will a be here? Then I have a, divide all through by a. Dividing all through by a, I would have s squared plus b s over a is equal to minus c over a. The next thing to do is we want to make this part of the equation a perfect square. And how do I make this a perfect square? First of all, I identify the coefficient of s. When I say coefficient of s, I simply mean the constant attached to the variable s. So what's the coefficient of s? I have, so coefficient of s is equal to plus b over a, or I could just write b over a instead of plus b over a. So b over a. The next thing to do is have this, have the coefficient. Having the coefficient, it simply means I'm multiplying by 1 over 2, which would be equal to b over 2a. So the next thing to do is what? Square it. After having it, square it. If I'm to square it, it simply means b over 2a all raised to power 2. After doing this, what would you do? If I add this to this side of the equation, it is now a perfect square. But since this is an equation, whatever I do to the right hand side, I must go to the left hand side. So in this case, I have s squared plus, before that, add to both sides. Adding to both sides, I have s squared plus bs over a. I'm adding this b over 2a all squared. At this point, there is no point simplifying this because we'll have to factorize this part again. Then I have minus c over a plus b over 2a all squared. So at this point, what would I do? I have to factorize this. Since this is a perfect square, an easy way to factorize this is bring down your variable. After bringing down your variable, whatever is inside this bracket, you attach it with your variable or square. It's a perfect square, so when you factorize, you should get something like this. Factorize this your normal, but definitely you will get this equal to minus C all over A plus B over 2A. Okay, I should simplify this now. Simplify this, I have B squared all over 4A squared. Next thing I will have to simplify this. Adding this, what do I have? The LCM here is what? 4A squared. The LCM is 4A squared. A divided 4A squared, I have 4A. 4A multiplied by numerator, I have minus 4AC. Divide the LCM, then we'll have 1. Multiply this, I have plus B squared. Then I bring this down, I have S plus B all over 2A all squared. So at this point, okay, let me move this. Okay. So at this point, the whole aim is to make S subject of the formula. Whenever you want to make a variable subject of the formula, everything attached to it have to be it. So I have to take out this square and we'll remove square root what? Square root. Then what do I have? Okay. So I have S. I have S plus B over 2A would now be equal to square root minus 4AC plus B squared all over 4A squared should bring this to square plus or minus. Always take note, the square root of every number is either positive or negative. So at this point, what do I have? I have S plus B over 2A is equal to, I can rearrange this as, I can rearrange this to be B squared. Can rearrange this to be B squared minus 4AC all over 2A. Take note of this. Whenever you have square root of a fraction, you can take the square root of your numerator separately and also the square root of your denominator separately. So this is just what I did. B squared minus 4AC minus 4AC, square root of my numerator, then square root of my denominator 4A squared, which is what? 2A. So at this point, what do I do? S have to stand on its own, then I have S is equal to this have to go to this place. I have minus B over 2A plus or minus B squared minus 4AC all squared all over 2A. So what do I do at this point? I'll have to add up these fractions. Then I have S is equal to minus B over 2A. Okay, I'm adding up. What's the LCM? What's my LCM? My LCM is 2A. Since the LCM are the same, then I have to add everything once. Then I have minus B plus or minus B squared minus 4AC. So this is the general formula we use to solve any given quadratic equation. Just note that A is the coefficient of S squared, B is the coefficient of S, and C is our constant. So this is valid for any given quadratic equation. Thank you.